Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Conversations Timeout. What's up, guys? We are back, and it is Thursday morning. Conversations Timeout, getting ready for the weekend. Uh, we have some things to talk about. Uh, before I get to it, as usual, comment, like, share, all that. It'll be greatly appreciated here at the Conversations Timeout and at the rest of the podcast. Um, Starting the NFL, nothing big going on. Teams doing OTAs on the field with, you know, helmets and shorts. But pictures are coming out, videos are coming out, people are getting hyped. That's what the NFL does. Uh, yeah, but that's all cool. Pittsburgh gets picked to host the 2026 draft. 2025 be hosted in Green Bay. We're going all around the nation here for the draft. But that's what has happened in the NFL. In the NHL, we're going to briefly touch on it because, we got Puck Talk with Fern and Mac, a new episode out already. If you haven't checked it out, really interesting, really funny episode where my co host Mac picks her fantasy team, not for games, for, fantasies. Anyway, uh, the Eastern Conference Finals in the NHL started yesterday. The Florida Panthers go into New York, win 3-0, take a 1-0 lead. Interesting game. If you watch Puck Talk this week, I picked the Panthers to represent the East in the finals. So glad they won. And yeah, there's more to go. This is probably going to go 7. These teams are both really good. I do, I do like the Panthers, like I said. Sheldon Keefe, former coach of the Maple Leafs, has just been hired by the Devils. I believe Craig Berube seems to be the leading candidate in Toronto. Nothing's been made official that I've seen. I could be wrong. Uh, I'm probably am wrong, but yeah. The Kings promote their interim coach, Hiller, to their main coach. That's another coaching move that did happen that I can for sure confirm. And Ryan McDonough gets traded back to the the Leafs. I mean, to the Lightning. Sorry, I'm talking about the Leafs. But yeah, Ryan McDonough gets traded back from the Predators to the Lightning, so he goes back to a familiar team. And Craig Berube, I can confirm, is the new Maple Leafs coach. So, not interesting things going off there. In baseball, just season's going on. The records are happening. Uh, Still, Phillies have the best record, best start since the Mariners in 01, 36 and 14. Behind them is the Yankees, 34 and 17. That's what it looks like there. And yeah, the season continues uh, for the MLB. All right. The NBA, the conference finals have started yesterday. Last night we had the Western Conference, but the day before we didn't get to talk about it. But the day before, on Tuesday night, the Eastern Conference Finals happened. Boston hosting the Pacers. Pacers, honestly, by efficiencies, by stats, besides the score, did not play like the greatest game, but they were up 4-3 late, and they were up 6. I think was the most they were up late. And Boston at the end with a Hail Mary from Jalen Brown tied, and it goes to overtime. And then that's when Boston wins it in overtime. This is gonna be a fun series. The fact that the Celtics are missing Porzingis does change some things, and even as bad of a game as the Pacers went, they were still in it, which is the mind-boggling thing. And you know, it's gonna make it interesting. There's some things that they did that they can do again and replicate. Obviously, it's up to Boston to adjust and all that, but the Pacers, as long as Porzingis is out, the Pacers do have a chance against the Celtics team. We saw it Tuesday night, and they didn't even, like I said, they didn't play the best game, and they still forced an overtime and lost, but they were in it. So the game is tonight, game two, and that's gonna be fun again. Speaking of fun, was last night Western Conference Final game. The the Mavs going to Minnesota. Very, very, very entertaining game. Back and forth, honestly, and the Mavs pull out a victory on the road in game one to win it 108-105. This series is it's probably gonna go seven. I don't know about the Boston series. Boston gets together, they'll probably, they can win out, obviously, but or sweep because they're up 1-0. But I think Boston at the end of the day is better than the Celtics. But I mean, Pacers are the Boston is better than the Pacers. Sorry, I can't get that out. Overall, even without Porzingis, but on the court, it presents a different matchup where the Pacers can match up without Porzingis. This matchup evenly here. This is gonna be a heavyweight fight. And I didn't get to make the picks here. I made the picks personally with the friend, and I actually think I have the Mavs in this. I think Minnesota's very talented, but I got the Mavs, and it's a slight edge, and it's only because of they got some veterans on that team that have can propel. Sometimes there's some of those things in the playoffs that do propel some of these teams. Just having some veteran bodies that have been there before, the leadership or whatever you want to call it, and that works. Last night, Luca went for 33, Kyrie went for 30, PJ Washington had 13, and for the Wolves, the leading scorer was McDaniels with 24, and then Anthony Edwards with 19. Kyle Anderson and Naz Reid put up 11 and 15 off of the bench, respectively. So it's going to be a heavyweight fight. I'm going to keep saying it. It's going to happen. Heavyweight fight all the way through. It should be very entertaining, and I'm looking forward to it. Game two is Friday, and let's enjoy that. Uh, we'll be back tomorrow just to recap the Celtics Pacers game two and anything else that happens in the world of sports. As usual, we'll preview the weekend too. A lot of things going on the weekend besides the conference finals. Obviously, that's the main thing. The Monaco Grand Prix is Sunday, and I will talk about it tomorrow and basically make my preview, which I think most people know, but I don't know. Do they know? But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. Very interesting conference finals going on in both the NHL and NBA. In the NHL, game one, the Western Conference Finals is today. So, Stars and the Oilers. That's going to be another fun series. It's been a fun month and a half since the playoffs started, man. Since the end of April. May has been great. So has the end of April. This is what it's about. Sports. But yeah, that's all I got today, guys. Till next time.